Hey everybody, over here. Let me go send a thing to the CTM. Um, okay, hey everyone, over here. Let us get to work. We're still in this place. I already got this, huh? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's a good amount of stuff to tote back with. We are out of torches. Doesn't seem that great. Do 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 do. All right, I have front. I'm here watching on my phone. Okay. Yeah, I came up here. Great axe. Hello, come with me. Give me those chains. Do I want prismarine shards? That seems like it's being placed as a potential resource. I'll take them, but I'm probably not the prismarine blocks. Boop, boop. I think I went up top first. Alright. Room's getting more and more clear. This is a staging area. Oh, projectile shield, of course. The other one. There's an elite. Projectiles that follow the nearest player. Ooh, they hurt. I think that did a good amount of damage to him. The extra damage, yeah. Okay. Oh, still got the stuff. Cool with that. Ragecraft? Does it have like a random blow up time? Of course, surprise. Aquatic, right? The faster ones. There you are. Very nice. Yeah. I thought you were talking to me. We're gonna give that. Want that for later. Honestly, I might be able to use one here and save myself by giving myself a little bit more extra protection. Not much to work with. Oh, got these. Oh, and that lapis. Give me all the goods. Gotta give me all the goods. I need those goods. How are you looking? Yeah, pretty good. Honestly, this place is a nice staging area. I can fill up a little bit more. No, let's go back. If I'm thinking about not retreating, I should definitely retreat. I just noticed that's a little bit broken. Probably doesn't mean anything. A good amount of weapons, especially when I want to start playing around with armor types and stronger weaponry by base. Bringing another chest. Probably not a good thing to be apologetic for your yourself. If you're unapologetic of yourself, you're not considering other people. Armor's holding, good. Yeah, we're gonna need another chest for this. I just had some of my my like pea treats, which are good. Right now I'm just kind of building the armory so that I can do some significant upgrades later. Because right now I'm just kind of using the legendaries that are being given to the best effect I can see of them. Right now, this setup of bows is good. Water isn't great for CC. These are base equipment. And we'll leave I would like to use those iron leggings sooner rather than later. Probably when we get to the next major area. And honestly, I think I still need to go back. You gave me the Lana gave me the impression that there's something I've missed in the jungle. I haven't seen any trident type runes yet. That doesn't mean they don't exist, we just haven't found them. I also know that they are significantly efficient weaponry, so we're gonna have to generally keep these in mind as just a method of kicking our opponent's teeth in. I also don't know if Smite works with them, but he may have made that work. There's going to be a lot of ways to use pickaxe of a certain type. Oh right, we have a... Yeah, let's drop some fog light off and reload it. There we go. Prismarine room, Faithful room, Ghastly room. Nice. Pickaxe before? Yeah, we had bow, weapons, yeah. Yeah, here's pickaxe. Let's move pickaxe over. That's a really good one. Right, armors. Axe types. Yeah, let's put axe in here. That's gonna be really powerful. I might put that on that great axe. Give the great axe. Right now the speed is really important down there, but when I need to go back to a more defensive oriented context, that's gonna work out really nice. Alright, this is something we need to fix. There we go. Now it's all any armor. Let's sort this by... Oh no. Any armor, any armor, any armor, any armor. Any armor. Helmet. Specific armor enchants. Any more runes? Yeah, I saw that. Rune. To get some more runes. Rune. Let's put our affiliate back. We don't need that right now. I want Prismarine Bow. Okay. Right, the Rune of Cowardice. I see. Another potential trade-off. Let me go for a defensive-oriented build. I'm not a coward, but... We could probably make these better with that new type. We absolutely have the lapis. We have them. that'll do. I was thinking about, but I think that's going to work out really well. Extra protection, 3, 6. Blast 1. Okay. If I run into a charge creeper, I'm dead, but... blocking up is 4. Alright. That'll do. Pretty sure I have a better helmet. Yeah, there it is. Alright, this needs to be switched in if I see anything that would remotely regard a charger. But that needs to stay in the inventory. For now, that will serve. That might let me live. Those need to be repaired and considered for when we get out of here. 2 more emeralds. It'll take a little bit of time to get this all sorted out. Can't hurt me at all. Let's go check a thing. Yeah, those are stronger. Double protection's usually stronger. Good. Let's get this stuff over. might do that now. That stays here. Sword axe, sword axe, sword axe, sword axe. Sword axe, sword axe. There we go. Now we separate sword runes. All sword runes. Remember those sword runes? Those are all axe runes. Readjust, readjust. Bow can go up top. Okay. And place this there. Not ready yet. Consec dagger. I'm gonna grab this. I want Death Chill ready. I want that patient bow in case I need something to explode or control areas underwater. That's just a solid weapon when I need it. This is a slot piece in case we need it now. We're gonna grab. I'm gonna funnel this over. Can I do a better potion? Honestly, that might be the place where I just do this. We use one of these. We use these potions. All right, over here. Alright, let's go. Back to Boombox Village. Meh. Where's my rod of reaping? Did I leave my rods back at the base? Hope I did. Yes, I did. Good. Whew, I was worried about that. Aren't ready yet. Alright. Let's get moving and explore this area in places that I hadn't yet. Ow. Already have that. Good. Oh. I don't know fortune yet. Yeah, grab it. Ow, that hurts. Sure, I finished this area in terms of exploration. I think I did. Ow. Oh, careful. you already. Did I? Just in case. Look into that, right? Okay. This is the way towards Golgotha. So what people are telling me is essentially what I'm understanding now is, creepers are made of watermelon. You know, and I believe it. Pretty sure I've explored this area. Where am I missing something? Let's head back up to the rock. I mean, probably a secret I haven't seen yet. Isn't that towards Golgotha? Or was it that way? It was down that way. Oh yeah. This room with the large amount of creepers in it. Alright, let's go back to Prismarine. In we go. Nicely done, Mo. Bunch of lapis, we should grab that. She seems alright. Wait, what's wrong, Ma? I don't feel anything. That's gotta be useful. I was over here. Oh, check the top. Oh, this is where I was. Okay. What world is that? When you kill a withering enemy with a melee strike, you summon a blight orb that orbits you for 15 seconds. Or shut down melee kill. The orb deals 5 damage to enemies on hit. Alright, we need some way of doing... Is that a switch in offhand? I can do that, and then do this. Or there's some sort of kind of... Well, there are boots which let me continue to wither. Then I can string that into extra attacks. Then I can use the orbital to kill my opponents. That would work with this. Like, alright, switch this in. Come on. Are those enemies? I'm pretty sure those enemies don't exist in basic Minecraft. I get the impression something like this is going to be much more useful when we have the ability to manipulate it.
Hi.
Hello. Oh. Up we go. Oh. Ow. Just playing some Minecraft. Feel free to join me, but just, you know, I'm going to be focused on that because I'm right in water, which is always a bit of a prospect. And got ya. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. Sure. Getting more intellect and more ability to use it. It's good. Big 'em. Pretty sure Big 'em do a lot of damage. Ow! Fuck, where? Yeah, that's what I thought. No. Should be able to fit through those. That's what he's put in here? A giant motherfucker? You were dead for sure. Yeah, I thought I was dead too, considering I'm pretty sure that thing should have killed me. 2 debuffs. Alright, come here. Shit, too low. Suffocating? Nice. Alright, I gotta find out what summoned that and get rid of it. There it is. You gotta go. Shit, is that shot? Come on, come on. Come on. I admit I was thinking something else, not that. Okay. I wonder if he built in one-shot protection, because that I get the impression that was supposed to have killed me.
Only in Ragecraft can underwater segments be legitimately cool.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Well, I like water anyway.
Underwater levels aren't very well liked apart from, you know, this right here.
I don't know. Well, maybe it's just that I'm used to older and more general knowledge of certain things. I don't know. I get it. Oh, hold on. Alright, back to the die. I don't have another one of those potions, so back to this. Oh, fuck. Those are creepers that drop from the location. Get this ready. Yep, had a feeling. Well, you guys are dead. Bye. Let's find that surprise creeper. There it is. Happens to be up in the air. So, what? Problem is, I want to see. There's definitely a ways to use effigy, and I think the obvious synergy is to use Noxus Trail. Up we go. Let's see what's on this one. Galvanic Rune. I think there was a... I feel like I've missed something. No, it was the effigy. Those are tanky. Tanky cave spiders. Nice. Later, the effigy was further along in the area. Honestly, I think this might be a good time to go see if I can go make that. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. The problem is that I would need to make another switch-in type. It'd be replacing this, placing them here. Don't have boots. We'll make them. Nice. Do I want to switch up this thing? Honestly, that's a nice switch in too. 1, 2, 3. This is more useful underwater, and later on just as a BOT place. But I already know the way we can the thing we need.
Let me back in his.
All right, all right. Oh yeah. I think we can move these to armor. Access trail, nice. Pretty sure we maybe have to go real quick. Yeah, we did. Okay. We don't need you. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the one we want. There we go. I don't think punch 4 is usually applicable onto those. But when I'm underwater, these three go on. When I'm out of water, this, and this go on. Because of that, I don't need. I honestly just need loot. I won't need that for the moment. Yeah, I figured you would. We'll leave the white shulker box at the base. We need to conserve room. Do I want to bring back in my escape tool? No, I have ways of doing great amounts of damage. could set up a bed here, and I'm kind of feeling that. Yeah. Cool. Damn it. Did not mean to spend that, but okay. Rock ale. Hearing stuff. Up. Okay, that does hit against the walls. Hit ya, good. Nope, nope. Careful. We're gonna go up this way. Oh, oh. I knew it. Well, thankfully I'm right here. So I was right to prepare for that. Let's try that again, punks. Well, I wasn't spending enough on upgrades anyway. I already did them. Well, come on, punks. Here, come on. I know you want to. Of course, it was the creepers that got me. Nice, nice. Wood, drop this. Of course it was a creeper. It wasn't the skeletons, wasn't anything else. And I'm wearing the blast 3, so it was the closeness of the enemy. I don't trust this. Yep, that's why. I can't see that. Hit him, nice. Those orbitals. Get those orbitals. Nice. I played enough Isaac. Nice. Nice lapis. If I'm not using it, then I will. Yeah, let's continue this pathway. No threat on the other side of this. What are you hiding? tile. It's still on its way. Yeah, I could have used that. Should have. Alright, we'll make up that levels. We're still making fairly good pace on deaths. At least for me. All the way across. Fences. Nope. Use this orbital. That in a minute. Okay, let's control this room. There we go. Great axe. Gap. Get to the center of the room. Yep, heard that. Got ya. here? I'm here. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, let's go. Damn it. It's fine. Go to the other side. Again, clean this room. Was that lead shot? Ow. Good, that 30 damage helped. Okay. Nice. Alright, we can continue to trail down the tree. Kind of feeling it. Honestly, since it's a central element of this area, that might be the way to go. And it links to several areas, but this seems to go up. Let's go that way first. Nope, this is leading back to the entrance, so I've made sure which way I'm going. Good, 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 good. Alright. Yeah, but 30 damage is going to be great against elites, probably by base. Like, you know. Oop, give me those. You know, let's hit the concept. Get that ready. Oh, good try. Ooh. Where are you? Oh, thank you, Orbital. Good. Good job, Orbital. Let me keep your Orbital. still alive. Makes sense. I'll play with that in a minute. Let's do it this way. Turn. Escape. There. Whoop. Coal, yes. Arrows, yes please. Train it. Take that iron sword. Give me those in case they do matter. And give me the chest too. And we still have to do a little bit of planning, sorting to get out the things I need. Alright, nope, we're good. We don't need to move this a little faster than we need to. We are going to try and get to the second layer of this massive coral non-polar structure. Hello. There we go. Sweet. Lapis. Want to check those blocks though. That leads back into areas, or at least areas above, which I haven't been. Let's go with areas below. This is a good time to switch. Oh. Oh. Resource cache. Never gonna say no. Oh, I see you. Damn it. Oh well. That's gonna be a little bit annoying later on. I'm gonna want some things that just break on mana. But then again, the double range is too useful to not just deal with that basic negative. I can just switch to the trident. Switch to salmon. Salmon's the better. For now, I'm gonna switch here. When I get back underwater, that'll be under the Thunder Fist will be more useful. Safe. this and head down that way. Ow. I guess all witches. Good. Done. Oh. Ow. Nice. Use it as an early warning system. Yep, there we go. Okay. No, I might need those hosting plans, I realize. Alright, so the only thing I really need to be careful of in this area is that if I fall, I'm probably I don't have that, and I definitely need to prepare myself with this. Oh. Let's dealt with multiple guys with the same pet. Shit. Yeah, that escalated quickly in ways I did not like to see escalation. Oh well. Thankfully it's so close and I can just drop down two. Spawn most of it. Was already drawn in from one guy anyway, so. Oh, and they're already on me again. Yep. Oh, we're not destroying it. Those things are protected for a reason. We can just grab it. Fall down from the side. Bye. Jet. Fine, go down. Oh, there it is. Cool. That is good to know. I'm not going to go back. It's just a bad plan, especially with the situation I'm in. I could teleport back. That should remove them. Unless they're persistent. No. There's a situation where I can actually get through it. Just gotta actually do well. Okay, move quickly. Damn it. Like that. Right. It's too slow. Too slow, I can't dodge it that way. Alright. But I can grab my stuff, that's not the issue. Alright, now we go this way. Build the place in such a way that I can just easily remove them. Just there. Just when I got there. I don't care about that, so I still have 27 to get through. 25 to get through. I'm not getting my stuff like that. If I can get there before he gets the charge. Fuck you. Oh, bastard. Oh, bastard. Close. This is completely survivable. Only fact that I'm failing is me being bad. I shouldn't need Depth Strider, but I will take it. And then I'm going to waste time having to set that up while I'm trying to actually get my stuff together. I don't have enough room to actually make this fucking work. I'm going to lose this too. We want to save Lapis for upgrading anyway, so... Bye, fuckers! Damn it. Got one, I think. I refuse to go back. Because going back will get me. Going back will waste my time. And waste everyone else's time. Whatever. The problem is that jumping down was the right call. It absolutely was the correct move, because once I saw there were two threats, there was no other way to deal with that problem in a reasonable way. I need to press it. If I can drop from 3 to 1. No, I built that in just a way where it's going to be unlikely. There's the summon. Got you, fucker. Ah! Ah! Damn EOE. That was good though. That's proof that it can be done. Hey boys, let's go. Fire your shots. Cool. That's right, come here. Ah! Thought I could plan that out. Oh well. I drew one of them away into the box. The box cannot be destroyed by him or anyone else. Damn. I don't want to waste any more time. But getting it back, that means giving up on this. No, it means giving up. That situation is absolutely survivable. I'm not giving up. I'm not... Grabbing my stuff would be committing resources to throwing them into a toilet. Trust me, nothing saved my pride, and let's be fair. What's that honestly worth? I'm always annoyed about the 30 or 77 or 199 deaths anyway. But if it makes me annoyed, then what's the point? I really should just, you know, learn to accept death anyway. That was all a good one. Fuck it. This is so fucking dumb. This basically should be just me considering this is a failure. It's using a system of the map that is meant to bait people. That's how I'm looking at this. At least I have to use it, I guess. You're gonna probably think something, but whatever. Like, tell me that system is not to, like, you know, baby people into, like, you know, oh, just get your stuff back for, like, you know, the fact that you may not be very good at collecting lapis. Which I am. I should have just teleported away from some of that. Oh well. As you said yourself, you know, a lot of people are not really good at figuring out how to handle things. Hey guys. Oh, that's why we kept that one on. Right, resistant to light. You gonna come join the chat so you can make fun of me? Because I, you know, that would make sense, honestly, at this stage. That's good. Nice and tuts. Yeah, you recovered. Yeah, I didn't want to. Not that way. And 20 mana to 5 damage on 2 enemies and buff your next 2 attacks. Second attack does 5 AoE damage, and the third sustained damage over a larger area. Okay. Combo weapon. The problem is I could have recovered without, you know. Still got it off. fine. Alright, let's switch it. Cool. Oh, I see it. That was a completely survivable situation. I'm so mad. That I had to use that system. Or I felt like I had to. Or that I chose to. That's what I meant more by that. Come here, asshole. You know what? Let's try this. And it's at the end, too. Of course. It's always when I'm at the end of something. Get the stupid debts out of the way. When I don't get stupid debts in other areas, that's where things will get interesting. Honestly, I also did that because, you know, people have been talking about, like, if you get frustrated, use other means to not be frustrated anymore. And I'm like, I guess. Feels like I've told you about this before. It feels like, I couldn't do something which I should have been able to do. You. Oh, he's already here. Oh, let's get rid of this. Now, what I do want to know something. If he's smart enough to have known this. Yeah. had a feeling he would check if it was in a box. Whatever. What's not... Alright, so now we're gonna do well. No more nonsense. I don't know. I think obviously that should make up for all the other debts that I didn't have in other areas. Where's the music? Oop. There we go. Where's the music? As I come back here, there's music. Yeah, it cost a good amount, but oh well. we'll keep these for now, but this can stay back. And these to the fold. I have some ideas about that evisceration weapon. Right, wrong place. There we go. Where's the meat? Enigma, you coming? Oh, nice food. Oh, hey, Jane. Oh, Jane's on over there. Might as well go say hello. We could probably move to the next area, though. I want that. Alright, let's leave some of this to charge up. One more to get that. That'll be good. Enigma, you there? Those come with me. That goes to the... Let's grab the tools. Yep. Alright, let's oh, it's not be bad anymore. Already went up there. Oh, you do? Hmm. Yeah, I think I have to climb around. Unless there's something up those waterfalls. I already found the thing in there, though. Ow. Ow. Alright, so it links up some more. Okay. Oh, surprise creeper. Oh, there you are. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's another way up there then. Okay. There's just another way to get down here from a different location. Looks like it. Oh yeah, this way. I guess that's our way up. Shameful display. Grenadiers had. Intellect 1. Breaking 5, 5% speed. Wasn't expecting a, thing that's already enchanted. Oh, there it is. Gonna get some of my mana recouped. Okay. So if I can finish the enemies off in 2 combos, it doesn't hurt me. Okay. Done. If I had my absorption, I still would have survived that. Stop thinking about it. Things are in the past now. Move forward. I'm gonna die for a while. Ace. Where do you think I should go first, Lenny? Where do you think I should go first, Enigma? To up this way, or...? Wish we get my freaking... More spiders? Where'd you come from? Oh, there you are. Alright, I'll go say hello to someone real quick. Hello!
Hello.
Hey, just wanted to stop by real quick. Saw you in here. How you doing?
You know, I'm just doing stuff in here.
Democracy?
It's democracy for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just,
But, you know, kind of have to, yeah, it's more fun to democracy with friends if they are here.
yeah.
Yeah. I noticed you are doing Minecraft today, and I figured that's probably what you're going to be doing. But hey, who
No,
knows?
yeah, I wanted to, yeah, come on in for a bit. Yeah, give me like a little bit. Coming in.
Do your thing. I'm just chilling. It wasn't. You need to be.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
No, I just stopping by because I saw you around. Want to make sure. Yeah. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right with you.
Sure.
Yeah. I want to just finish up what I'm doing and then call it for tonight, honestly, because I have to get going to bed soon, and I can play some democracy. All right, we are back. All right. Still streaming. I'll be back on my computer in a few minutes. Yeah, I'm kind. Yeah, still going. Ow, that hurt. Alright, so it does recoup more unless I swing. Okay, good to know. Now what is up here? Besides the fact that this is one hell of a climb. Distance. Exalted. Open. Nice.
Hello.
Hey there.
Oh, what
So-
are we doing now?
Oh, I went up this giant spider hole, which I thought was going to lead to another Glorotha fight, but like, we already did that.
Yeah, you've already conquered the spider. Now you conquer something else.
The upward spider. Whatever.
You see those
Whatever. I'm
potatoes?
still annoyed about the death loop because, quite frankly, in order to, I don't know, I feel like your recover the item stuff is a intentional like, here's your way if you can't handle the situation mechanic. You have to tell me if that's true because like, I'm not so sure that's the case. But I don't feel that's the case because I don't think that Alicia would create something like that with the intention of it to not be used. But at the same time, it is a thought that came to my mind.
I don't know too much about the death system's implementation. Like, I know for a fact I did not recommend it.
Okay, I know who did.
And, how do I'm gonna choose my words carefully here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I understand the benefits that a grave system has in a map like this, right? Especially with how much whining the community has done on the CTMC Discord about how hard the map is and how certain segments are quote unquote impossible or bullshit
Well,
or whatever.
before I get blamed for this and in context, let me make something emphatically clear. I made that harder on myself intentionally because I felt it was possible.
No,
I fully admit.
I thought you should have just took the 20 lapis L and saved yourself some deaths. How did you end up just?
I eventually spent it because I eventually spent it because I was like, I was a friend recently told me that if you're dealing with something that frustrates you, you know, just use things that make it easier to deal with the situation. And I'm like, yeah, fine, but like I don't know. That's why I'm complaining about that specifically because in that circumstance, I should have been able to handle that situation, and the fact that I wasn't able to, it makes me feel like it was a loss. But I don't. But it's neither near nor there.
So I didn't see all of the footage. I was finishing up dinner right around that time. So
Yeah.
that was when I was busiest.
The reason I eventually just took the reason I just took the 20 Lapis hit was because I did get back there, I did recover, and I did manage to last against those mages for more than 5 minutes, more than 5 seconds. There was a point where they had me and I forgot the AOE.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, your alternative there, in my opinion, this is just my take, was to make an entire set of gear and then go get your, like, have a retrieval basically, right? Either use old gear or make a new set of gear and go recover your stuff, right?
Yep.
And I think just taking the 20 lapis hit in that very specific situation was the correct decision. That's just my take.
Counterpoint, if I may, counterpoint.
Oh, of course you can. There's no if you may.
No. There's a reason I do that. It's behavior to state I understand your point and accept your point. I want to make a counterpoint.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Interesting.
Okay, sorry. Let me put you on hold real quick.
Nope. I want to make
that area. Oh, that area you were just looking at. It's not even the discussion thing. It's just that area. This area you're looking at, the black and white one with the purple.
Yeah.
At this point in the map, like counting the area that you're looking at, is my favorite area in the map, and I just think it's so aesthetically pleasing and striking. Like, it's just so, you look at it and you're just like, wow, you know? Like, okay. Anyway, it wasn't an argument point. That was just the only point I wanted to make while you were having this.
Okay, so the behavior for this is, I concede your point, I recognize your point, I wish to counter.
Yep.
The problem with what you just said is very simple to me. And it is, taking the 20 Lapis L, as you stated yourself, is a massive blow when I'm going to need Lapis later. As you stated yourself.
Oh, you'll need Lapis, but 20 Lapis, especially with how well you've been managing the map, I mean, it sucks, but it's not like the end of the world. For me, it was more just like, make sure you always have a consistent stock of it, because there will be a point where inflation hits, and you've probably already noticed it. Goons went from costing 2-4 Lapis. You're probably already in the 20s, 30s, depending on like what you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Eviscerate, I'm pretty sure Eviscerate, he changed it from the beta, but it's like high 20s, low 30s ish. So if you make enough of those weapons, you know, the Lapis goes real quick.
And made crystal upon the two smaller crystals. Okay, so essentially a slime.
Yeah, behavior of a slime.
Or I just use
Eviscerate just absolutely.
Or I just fucking murder them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So originally, 1,000 Cuts was in this area.
Understandable. And here's
further into the area.
Crystal Quarry.
Welcome to the least favorite area of the map for me. Which doesn't say much because I enjoyed every single area. But you're right, like, the Lapis sucks. It's just a matter of like, were you willing to pay for it to get it? And the alternative is essentially your old gear or make your backup gear to get it. And
No, it's why
just kind of a
it's
shitty
why
spot.
it's why I eventually did it, because A, I did show I was capable, and B, it was just at this stage the right call.
I think you'll find this very interesting. So,
Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna shut up.
There we go. Let's replace that. Hello. What can I say? I just really like leather. Fair enough. And I accept your appreciation. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. A moment.
Leather Leonard is one of the reasons I kind of gave you a very vague hint of don't spend all your leather on trades quite yet, because there is more trades to be had.
This guy is in a really kind of removed position. Thankfully, he's next to the... let's just set that up here. I mean, the problem is levels are also ephemeral, so I'm not worried about that either. The more I fight, the better off I will get levels, the more I will have the things I need.
Absolutely.
So, at least on that front, I'm not too worried. Alright, 1 second, friend. I got what you did.
Unfortunately, like for the situation with the death loop you're in, those mages are very punishing. They have ranged attacks, they have AoE, and if you're running into them with no armor, you're essentially getting one shot.
I got 2 shot, but yeah. Whatever. The real
Like
big the real big threat in that entire situation was the giant phantom. Like we all know
Those
it.
phantoms are crazy. I love the I love how he's integrated phantoms into this map. Especially this area. Like you have the underwater ones and the non-underwater ones, and they kind of just mix very well in this area.
Yeah, for some reason the music's not playing anymore.
I'm not sure. I disabled it when I played with my friend. I like it. I just don't like it looping 24/7. I wish it was kind of a more of a toggle, or more of a off-on, like kind of random played, as opposed to all the time.
Yes.
Oh, and about 1,000 cuts. So originally, it was a stronger sword, and it was in Crystal Quarry. I believe he hasn't changed the rune itself, the eviscerate numbers.
Probably not.
But it might be it might have been one of the most overpowered weapons in the entire map, because I started using it in lime, and it was serviceable in brown. If you can believe that or not.
Probably, but I'm actually gonna create a better weapon using it.
Yeah, the eviscerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a nice weapon. Don't get me wrong, but I can make better.
Yeah, I believe, I could be wrong, I believe the original enchantments were like Slice 1, Sharp 4, Unbreaking 1, and it was not stone. It was a little better than stone. So it was just super good. And I told Lucio, like, this weapon's still good all this time later. And I'm not talking about just the rune, I'm talking about literally the weapon as is in the beta. And I think he decided to move it up. Not just because of me, but the fact that you could use that weapon 8 areas later in the map and it was still, holding its own was kind of crazy. I'm just surprised he put it in Prismarine, because Prismarine already has its own sword, and Energize is very good in the right situation. Basically, anytime you're dealing with a lot of elites or a boss, because all bosses are considered elites. But yeah, I didn't see most of the death loop, but the mages are, probably one of the worst enemies in the early game to loop to. those guys are just very strong.
Even if it was only that area.
Yeah, it's just that one room. And then the other thing is, you were in range of 2 mages. And I think that's basically the only part of that area where you can possibly run into 2. As long as you're not, like, just running through the area.
I think I have a couple of other new runes for swords too, so I'm gonna go take a look at that. Wait, where did I leave those? Oh yeah, I left them at the town portal.
But you've been playing really good. I know Alicio even said to me you were playing pretty good.
That's good. No. There's only so much you can control.
Don't worry about your...
There's only so much you can control.
And I think you said it was your friend? Whoever told you that, you know, like, if something's, like, frustrating you or bringing you, like, stress, to just kind of remove yourself from the stressful situation.
Well,
That's
by using the by something, and by that I also read it as use helpful mechanics to, you know, take it out of the equation. To which that was how I read that situation. We're gonna make some good swords now. That's the plan. I want to keep this one just in case I run into another elite, just on the board. I want to make it out of iron eventually, but I'm not gonna worry about that till later. We're also gonna be trading for some iron, so I also have to be finding iron at some point, so I'm not too worried about it. But for now, yeah,
you're
let's put
still
that.
in the... You're still in the, like, super good leather / mediocre at best chain.
Mm,
So...
Eviscerate.
Yeah, see, evisceration is 35.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's where the lapis can start, you know, slowly trickling down, even if you end up getting a bunch more,
Do I want to make a
you can
defense?
still...
Make a defense sword. No, I'm using a weapon that they're already giving me attack speed. There's no reason not to continue to benefit. Yeah, right.
There, a stack of lapis just gone.
Say that, but I'm not bothered. I guess I'm not.
Oh, I know you're not. I'm just saying, see how quickly it can just add up, real, like, oh, you made 1 weapon, there goes a stack. Oh, you made...
Yeah, but look at this
Look
look at this motherfucker. This thing is as good as a
I know.
diamond sword.
I know. Trust me, I am a huge evisceration fan. It's also, funnily enough, talking to Alicio, he said it's also one of his favorite weapons in the map.
Wither 3, Slice 2. Those are 2 debuffs. That triggers Shadow Shroud. Good. That triggers Shadow Shroud's base effect, at least. Alright. Put these away.
But, okay, going back to the graves, by the way. Just thought of that. Yeah, I didn't recommend it. It's not that I didn't recommend it in the sense of, like, once it was brought up that it was happening, I wasn't like, oh no, you shouldn't do it. It was more just, I wasn't the one that brought it up. And I don't know if the map would be better or worse, like, if they were not there. It's kind of hard to say. So far,
I have a question for you.
Yep.
Should I go back down to that lagoon, or should I continue to Crystal Quarry?
oh, the black and white area?
No, there's a small little marsh under in Prismarine Empire, which you told me to come back to. I'll show it. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you.
Trying to think. I mean, if it was me, I would kind of try to wrap up the areas.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
That's what I would do. But ultimately,
No, I know.
The
I know.
answer is always you should do what you want. So yeah, I've played one area. So in the beta, I played 15 areas, like objective areas, right,
Mm-hmm.
with no graves. And then I played one area with graves. And then yesterday I started playing a co-op playthrough of version 1.0.1
Mm-hmm.
with my friend, and it had graves. And if I'm being honest, I'm not so sure if graves would have impacted our journey thus far. Like, I don't think there was a significant difference between graves and no graves.
Well,
It definitely helps in multiplayer because it kind of acts as like a chest of, like, you know how if you're playing multiplayer and there's no graves, you kind of have to stop and put down a chest and put all their shit in a chest and stuff.
yeah.
So it saved the time doing that, but I don't ultimately think it saved the end result of, their gear being saved.
Mm.
At least at that point in the map. Because we only got up to the rock.
Right.
I don't know. I see the valid points for graves. I see the points not for graves. But based off of a lot of the chatter in the CTMC Discord, Ragecraft 4 discussion, I feel like a lot of people are finding the map to be pretty challenging.
Yeah.
And I feel like the graves kind of alleviate that problem to a certain extent. Personally, I like challenges.
Yeah, I do too.
I think most of this map plays better without graves, in my opinion. Because I think there should be a punishment for death. It does help people kind of secure emeralds and runes and stuff. I don't know. I see both sides to the argument. I think they both have valid points. At the end of the day, I don't know where I would personally side. I haven't really thought about it too much until literally just now.
Right.
But, like I said, I experienced most of this map without graves, and I was doing just fine. I had only lost one emerald in the entire map to a death.
Mm-hmm.
I lost no runes to deaths. I did lose, I would spend a ton of lapis, and then I would die and wipe. And I would go spend, 3-4 stacks of lapis on gear.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would wipe with that gear. And that could be an issue for some people if graves weren't a thing. And it definitely makes the resource curve harder to figure out, because the more people wipe, the less resources they have, assuming they're using resources to make new gear.
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, because I thought the resources were in a good place in beta, but then I watched people play the release version, where the death system takes away a lot of the quote-unquote resource grind, for lack of better words.
Yeah.
And he also added the trades, because the trades for trading trading rotten flesh and trading bones are not in the beta. And that helps you get bottles, if I remember correctly. And bottles are also somewhat of a currency.
Mm-hmm.
So graves is not just a simple, yes, no, right? It's very complicated, especially when this map is already as complicated as it is.
Right.
And Jalisco's the one that made the call after it was pushed onto him, or suggested to him.
Right.
I don't know exactly the circumstances. But once it was suggested, during beta there were two major decisions.
Mm-hmm.
One of which was to add the grave system.
Yeah, I'm sure Gibbs was very much on that. Like, a lot of people really like that idea. But I don't know. I mean, I get the thing is, the value of a grave system that I've found is that a grave system basically says, hey, you know all those traps we couldn't do anymore, which absolutely kill the player and can totally ruin their day? We can use those again.
Oh, it for sure lets you as a map maker, get away with quote unquote bullshit, or more bullshit,
Right.
or more powerful enemies, or more traps, like you just said.
Hmm.
It basically gives you more creative liberty as a maker,
Yeah.
and players won't be as frustrated because there's no real loss. It's your death number goes up, and some people will care about that, but some people just don't care. So, like I said,
Like
it's a
me.
complicated answer, and I'm not the map maker, and I think Coliseo is very intelligent,
Hmm.
and I think he really knows what he's doing in terms of these maps. So I trust his thoughts on having the grave system.
Yeah, fair enough.
That being said, if it was me, I personally don't think I would have the grave system. I don't, I, I don't know, because the same tester, as far as I know, that essentially kind of pushed the grave system forward,
Okay, so
was also the same tester that caused the area that was remade for this map to be remade completely from scratch.
is it pair?
And that area is now my favorite area in the entire map.
So it's pair.
So, no, it's not. Pear actually joined the beta, like, pretty late, all things considered. Like,
Okay.
he was only a beta tester, like, I want to say just over a month ago.
Hmm.
And him and Motto played the entire map in, like, a 10-day span. And at this point,
Let me guess. Let me take a wild shot in the dark. That area that you showed me, that was the one. Movement tech.
what do you mean, what area I showed you?
The one that you just talked about, the one in that cave. It's that one?
Oh, is that the one that was remade? Is that what your question is?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So the black, white, and purple area that you looked at, it was in the original beta. There, as far as I know, there's not that many changes to the entire area. But when I was playing this map, at the time I played that area, it was my favorite area, and it was my favorite area for quite a while after, actually. But actually, one of the areas in the map was having very mixed feedback from the beta testers.
Mm-hmm.
So at least pretty much every area in the map, except for that one, had at least some degree of consistent feedback.
Right.
Like, yeah, one or two people were like, I don't like this area, or I love this area. But this one area had, like, one really good response, one really bad response, one middling good response, and one middling bad response. Like, no consistency whatsoever in the feedback.
Oh, of course.
And I believe the same tester who suggested the grave system also suggested that for Coliseo to just ditch that area altogether and replace it with a completely brand new area.
I would like to... Okay, I will say I would like to have seen the area that was removed at some point.
Well, I have... The OG beta has that original area. And I have that file, and I plan on playing through it at some point and recording it for my own sake. So, whenever I get around to doing that, if you want, I can share the file with you, the video file. And if Coliseo gives permission, I guess I can send you the map download too. That's up to you and Coliseo more specifically.
It's fine. The problem,
but yeah, the new area that replaced the old one is my favorite area in the entire map. So I'm very happy that he made those decisions. And I can't really have a negative impression of some of his opinions when I have such a good opinion about the changes to that area.
The problem is, it sounds like to me someone said these mechanics suck, make new ones, and that doesn't settle with me well. If there were good ideas that were just thrown out the cutting room floor.
My impression, because I haven't played the area fully myself, I've only seen clips of that area, is it's not so much that it was like bad. It was more just like Policio has this standard and reputation. In this area, just kind of didn't kind of keep up. And the other thing is, it's also in a pretty interesting location. And you kind of need that area to be one of the better areas in the map because of its location in the map. So, you know, from what I've seen of that area in beta and what I've seen from, like, I played the new version, not the old version.
Right.
Like I said, the new version is literally my favorite of the 16 areas. It legitimately is. Whereas, from just speculating based off of what I do know, I honestly would estimate the old version would probably be either my dead last favorite or one of my lower ones for sure.
Okay.
So going from essentially last to actually first is kind of crazy. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of ideas that were thrown at Licio. Like, he had 11 testers that all had some degree of varying opinions. Some of them were very strong in their opinions, some not so much. And I'm certain he had hundreds, if not maybe even thousands of ideas thrown his way. And you're playing the finished product. Well, not the finished product, but essentially one of the finished products. Like, he's basically only making, as far as I know, small changes to the map, like fixes, stuff like this. Unless there's like particularly harsh feedback about one or two things, I don't foresee him changing.
I mean, it's not like it's. I mean, I can't. I think other people were very rude to what's it called, hunting grounds. I thought that area was very good.
Oh, some people, I think, they don't. Okay, so one of the things I've learned from the Ragecraft discussion on the CTMC Discord is people don't like challenge. They don't like. The minute they have to deal with something that's even slightly out of the box, they just like fall apart.
It's possible.
And they struggle. And I think that that's a good thing in your map is to force people to adapt and to think and to make decisions and make meaningful decisions on your gear, on what's on your hotbar, stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I think Crypt Keeper is a good example that you've already run into that I can actually talk to you about. Where people kind of have to, you know, behave a certain way, or they have to think a certain way, and it's not normally just this, like, straightforward, like, spam click your sword and win. That's not how it works. You actually have to think a little bit. You actually have to play around the timers on the boss. You have to...
Well, remember how I did.
Remember
how I did it? Let's call this what it is. I did that specifically in a way where it was like, I built that very, like, you know, I did that in a very specific way, right?
No,
like,
you deconstructed it in a way that worked for you.
Yeah, I absolutely, I think I did more than that, actually. I think what I did was, essentially say to, the area, oh, I'm going to build new stuff for this. I'm going to act like this is an enemy in Monster Hunter and just rebuild my entire kit to work. That's what I did. And for Golgotha.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You took what you knew, you took what you had, you came up with a plan, and you enacted the plan.
All right, that's a good setup here. Let me make sure this stuff isn't.
But what I'm saying is, some of these people don't seem to want to even put in that effort. They just want everything handed to them. They don't want to struggle. If there's a power spike in the map, they complain about how it's too difficult. And it's just kind of like, maybe there needs to be a death system for these people in a map that is, you know, significantly challenging. Because otherwise, this map legitimately might be impossible for them.
Oh, that seems like...
Whether that's a skill issue
that seems
or...
that seems like an over-exaggeration. Like, everyone will eventually be able to beat it. Like people don't. What?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they'll probably quit before they finish. It's not that they literally physically cannot do it. It's they will get so frustrated with the map that they will ultimately decide that playing the map is not worth their time anymore. And if that's their conclusion, okay, it makes sense. And what I'm saying is the death system alleviates a lot of those problems and a lot of those frustrations.
Which is probably probably what Gibbs and Pear were doing at the time.
Who's Gibbs?
I'm led to believe the person who basically
Gibbs
paired
wasn't in the beta.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Suso.
Oh, Suso.
Suso basically
As far
said,
as I know, that Suso, I know what Suso did to the death system, but I don't think it was his idea. Per se. I know that he was part of a 4-player group that tested the beta, and the idea, as far as I know, came from someone in that group,
okay.
or maybe the collective of that group. Maybe Suso does have something to do with the concept of the death system being in the actual map. I don't know. Again, I don't really have a strong opinion because I see both sides and I think they're perfectly valid.
For
But
what it's worth, I don't
have a
mind.
preference personally.
I don't mind either. I mean, for what it's worth, I'm used to both systems. I've grown up on having all my stuff get thrown away, which is absolutely the way I play most maps anyway. So there you go. Get rid of those.
So this is my actual takeaway. If it was possible, have it so that the player can choose when they get to the Nexus. Because at least you have the grave system enabled at the beginning to kind of help get them to the Nexus to make sure that you can get a little bit of help. And that also kind of, assuming they die, gives them a sample of what's to come in terms of how the death system works, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, the player can make an informed decision about would I want to continue with the death system or not.
Yeah, it's what it's what's his name did it. Render made something like that.
And then the other thing is, you could, if it's toggleable, if you have it continuously toggleable throughout the map, if you get to an area that you find particularly frustrating or
Oh no, did he bring back? No, those are not. Those are not spawners. Those are dispensers.
if you can toggle it and you get to an area you don't like or you're frustrated with or whatever, you can re-enable it. Because like ultimately player choice is the way, but at the same time, you know, the map designer is making very intentional decisions as well.
Right.
So it's kind of tricky if you're Licio and Suso, the people that really are the core of making this map. You know, they're the ones that have to, you know, implement and design and make these. So at the end of the day, the release version is the release version. My thoughts don't really matter.
Right.
But it definitely is an interesting discussion. And I know, again, I wasn't the person that was like, oh yeah, put a death system in. But I don't disagree with the decision, and I don't disagree with even the suggestion. I think it's a very valid take. I think it's a very interesting take, and I think that there is a lot of good discussion to be had. And I also know that I wasn't, like, in that discussion at all. I found out a death system was being added to the map, and my opinion was not injected into the overall discussion, which is fine. I'm not. That's not a complaint. It's just.
It is what
I'm
it
just
is.
saying, like, it is what it is. And I think based off of the footage Felicio saw in my footage,
Mhm.
my videos, that I think he would have probably had guessed I would have wanted that death system, because some of my wipes were very unfortunate and I lost very good unique pieces of gear. I lost
Nice.
Leaf Light is very good. Leech Life is my favorite enchantment in this map.
Well, yeah, it's lifesteal. Hard not to like.
Well, that and Mana, actually, like that one and Mana Leech are like my two. Then Decapitate. Then I think True Shot. Honestly, I really like True Shot.
Okay, probably better than what I know from Shut. This is burning blood, but only for cave spiders.
Wait, what was that? Oh, the death system. Yeah, I wasn't involved in that decision, which again, fine. It's none of my business. It's Felicio's map.
Right.
And based off of my footage, I died multiple times with, unique items that are irreplaceable, or I would just spend like 4 or 5 stacks of lapis, and then wipe. And then I'd have to go spend 4 or 5 stacks of lapis again
Mm-hmm.
to essentially remake the gear I lost within 10 minutes of making it a go. So like 10 minutes ago I made it, I died,
Yeah.
lost all of it, and then I have to go make it again. So within 10 minutes I lost 10 stacks of lapis. And yeah, again, based off of my footage, I think Alicia would have guessed, without talking to me, that I would have been, hell yeah, put Graves in immediately. But I think the map. If I had to pick a side, I think the map overall is better because of the Graves. But that's mostly for the average player.
Right.
For me specifically, I'm not sure. Once I play the map fully, I'll actually have a more solid opinion in terms of whether I like Graves or not.
So what are these potions then? Is another general entry hazard like he likes to do?
Do you want me to answer what the potions are?
Yeah, considering they're now stuck.
Yeah, this one's stuck. It's instant damage, and I think it's weakness or slowness or something. There's damage, and I believe there's a debuff attached to it as well. But yeah, in the beta, there was a lot going on people don't know about, right? And one of, the map got delayed for reasons that weren't necessarily in Helicio's control to a certain extent, and people,
Right.
don't know that, and then he's the one that has to take all the quote-unquote abuse from it because, it's his map.
I mean, there's no reason.
But people don't realize how much work went into this map, and I'm not even talking about the beta testing part. I'm talking strictly Felicio, Coco Quali making all these wonderful textures. Basically anyone that made anything that went into the map, hundreds, if not thousands of hours got put into this map. Then hundreds of hours got put into beta testing on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then based off of all that beta testing, another 100+ hours was put into the map by Helicio and Suso to, address concerns, criticisms, comments, and to try to make the map as good of an experience as possible. And I'm pretty sure even Coco Quali was making textures literally a week or two before the map came out. People don't realize how much went in under the hood, and they take it for granted, and they don't seem to appreciate what actually went into it. They just kind of complain about the difficulty of it, and they lose sight of that there's a human being on the other end.
Yeah, that's pretty true of a lot of crunchy-based things when it comes to video games, and I don't like it any more than you do. But, you'd expect that people recognize that high prolific map makers do a lot of general work, and they it's not like, okay, I'm gonna put it this way. I guarantee you, half the people who are really pissed did not give Patreon to this map.
Oh no, I can almost guarantee that simply because they're also the most like entitled, and usually the most entitled people are the ones that get stuff for either as cheap as possible or straight up free. And somehow they're entitled anyway when they had no monetary attachment to the project at all.
Right.
They just get to hit the download button at the end when it's free,
Mhm.
and then they say, "Oh, like, oh, this map effing sucks." Like, one of the comments I forwarded to Felicio because we can both get a laugh out of how absolutely ridiculous it
Yep.
was in the RC4 thread on the CTMC Discord of this guy talking about like saying just some of the stupidest crap possible. Here, hold on, let me find the quote.
Oh, I can believe it. I mean, stupidity knows no bounds in many different ways. I think we all agree
Okay.
on that.
All right, so this is a guy on the Discord or a girl, I don't know. This is a person on the Discord.
Yeah.
They were fighting Gorgana, and this is the exact quote. Okay, I'm quoting word for word here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me, or is the damage of Gorgana really overtaken? Like, I'm facing her over here because I didn't find her until after finishing the cave area, and I'm like practically full iron with some armor upgrades, and she still takes like half my health bar per hit. Also, what the fuck? Why make a boss with all these cobwebs? Do you enjoy being molested as a hobby, man? If yes, go see a therapist.
Okay. What? Alright.
And I'm just like, this person clearly has like anger issues or like
Wouldn't be the first person.
needs their own level of therapy. Nice thorns there. So it's
Okay, so
people act like this towards him after he puts in all this work, and yes, there is some degree of financial compensation, but I would find it very hard to believe this person in particular did any of that. And even if they did, that still doesn't give them like entitlement. Also doesn't mean you paid financially, therefore you get to complain more.
Yeah. I follow you.
Especially because Patreon is, you are volunteering money towards him and essentially this project coming to life. And you have no creative control over the end result.
Right.
And based off of what I've seen in the CTMC Discord, there's a very good reason why a lot of these people have no creative involvement in this project, and they never should. And I'm not saying that to put myself on a pedestal, because
Right.
I definitely think there were people that were not involved in the beta that could have been better testers than me. But I also see people and I'm just kind of like, I really find it hard to believe you would be a useful tester, and half of them need to grow up.
Alright. I'm not sure why the music's off. I'm gonna have to ask him how to put that back on.
Try going to the cloudy thing towards the entrance where your spawn is, and smack it and try to hit on again.
Okay. Give me a minute.
I can't imagine that corrupts your map. If you really want to be careful, you can make a backup of your map just to be safe.
It'll probably be fine.
I was making frequent backups of my maps. My map.
That magenta concrete does 6 attack damage. Oh, I see. It also drops.
Yeah, that's not an intended drop.
Someone should tell
Are you
me
playing
so.
on version 1.0.1 or version 1.0?
1.0.1, the one I was told to.
Oh. I guess I'll mention that to Felicio, because I'm pretty sure he tried to have a blanket thing where mobs couldn't drop what's in their hands across the entire map. So if you're getting that as a drop, that's definitely not intended. 3 hours, 11 minutes.
What, that's how long I've been streaming?
Yeah, that's how I can time video.
I'm actually going to be calling it soon. I want to go. I think I have the emerald I need to have gained the thing. I want to go play. Um, what's it called? Yep, there it is. All right. The the next emerald.
Let's go. You got the yellow crystal and the emerald today. Let me know if that fixes it. I'm not sure if it.
I try turning it off and turning it on again.
Yeah. I wish I could have commented more or been here for more, but it is what it is.
It's fine. I mean, I'm the one who got bodied.
Oh.
Whatever. I already proved it several things. And to be fair, to be perfectly frank, the map hadn't killed me before that point. So you know, I'm glad for the situation. Tune of sadism for each debuff affecting nearby enemies. I see.
Very, very strong rune. That's one of my favorite runes in the entire map.
Okay. With Mesmer, that means I get back spells almost immediately.
Yeah, with Maester and Spellslinger, your spells have an 8-second cooldown.
Fire. Okay. 7%. And there's my new offense wand.
I take it you are very much a fan of the Blighted Branch.
I do also like the Reaping Wand, but yeah. Yeah, both these come with me. Yeah, 50% damage from all sources, what I thought it was going to be.
So, cool story.
Pain Reversal is very good, but I already have an idea for this.
In the beta, vulnerability was 100% instead of 50%.
Mm.
So it was 2x damage instead of 1.5.
Mm.
Felicio deemed it too OP, I guess. And to be honest, I don't disagree with him.
I do want to eventually use that Fireball wand, but I mean, he does realize if this sets blocks on fire, that's ranged lighting. He does know that, right?
I won't say he knows that. I'm gonna say you should give Felicio some credit for how smart he is and assume that he already knew that.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That makes me feel better.
What makes you feel better?
Oh, the fact that I cast that spell and it did not set blocks on fire.
Yep. He's a smart cookie. He knows what he's doing, man. I told him he should have been a game developer.
Well, he is.
I mean, I guess as a hobby he is, yes, and he technically does get some compensation for it. So, yeah, I guess you were correct. Oh, you're doing intellect plus Spellslinger.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, going all in on spells and
Yeah,
abilities.
yeah, you probably, yeah, again, Swiss Army Knife gives me the ability to do a lot of different stuff all at once. I might be playing the game on easy mode, but I'm going to acting to the assumption that I can just use some real power here. And to be fair, the more I can use Wand of Teleportation and an offense wand, I am going to generally succeed.
I don't think it's playing the game on easy mode. I think it's called using what the map maker gives you. And you're choosing to index more into mana and spells, and you are giving up other options to do so, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's you're indexing into these things, and other players are going to prioritize different things. So you're going for spell cooldown. I went for pain reversal plus blighted branch, giving me regeneration and resistance. And I turned into freaking John Wick himself at one point, and I was just kind of like, wow, I feel like I'm like a god. Just running over everything.
All right, I'm gonna make a new sword. I have a plan.
I'm listening.
Damn, I really wish it was an iron longsword. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna get some more leather later on, anyway. I wonder if fire tick is on. That's a question. He always usually keeps fire tick off.
Yes, it usually does. Nothing else, I think it's just because of lag, honestly. Because if stuff burns in this map and it spreads bad enough, I could totally see it getting
Out of control. Yeah.
really out of control, and then people get sad.
Yeah, okay. This is what we're gonna do.
Pardon my yawn, holy shit.
We're gonna make an offense sword, a defense sword, and a kill sword.
I'm listening.
We'll see.
Okay, so Magma Shield is the defensive sword.
Oh, X. Wrong thing. But I'll save this for later. Yeah, let's do it this way.
What I gotta say is, whatever is on TV in the other room is cracking my wife up quite a bit.
Alright. Yeah, so
When I came into this room to talk to you, she was
yes.
watching Dennis the Menace.
Yes, let's get this.
So this is your defensive axe,
That's the plan.
cold fusion and leaf light, so you can freeze them and heal off of them.
And armor.
Yep.
place. No, right place.
And
Yeah.
here, great axe of frost.
So if I'm in a situation where I need to control a position, I place this down, I fight with this, I should just be able to persist. This weapon is for attack. This is for killing him. This is for killing elites.
Yeah, energized, super strong. At least at this point in the map.
Place Searing Wand. These are ranged options. Alright.
Here, I hate to be that guy, but do you think you have enough bottles of enchanting? Probably not, right?
Yeah, probably.
Damn. That's a good amount. There was at one point where I almost had a full chest of them. And I was just like, wow, I'm a baller. And then the stock disappeared really quickly.
So maintain the stock.
Yep.
Alright, offense sword and defense sword. It will last. Okay, good. We're gonna do a little bit more in that region. I want to find. I want to see where that gas was coming from and take care of him.
Oh, in the quarry? Nice. That's one way to get rid of the spawner.
Indeed. There it is.
I think you either really dig your gear from Prison Rain, or you just really like Shadow Shroud and Gaia's Vengeance.
The fact that they are consistent, like items that I can use, is the reason they are still here.
Yep.
I will eventually change them out if I find it stronger, but at the current moment, or at least, get material where I feel will work better for me. Water. Done. And down we go.
You'll need to practice the art of the water bucket clutch.
I kind of use it as an elevator nowadays, but yes, it's still kind of useful to learn that.
How often do you think you mess it up?
You must kill their overseer to destroy them. The powerful overseers are with corrupted crystals. Oh, those. Oh, it takes attack players. Oh, so I have to kill that thing, the thing in the back.
You gotta kill the elite first.
friend, apparently. Now I can kill you. Oh, they're dead.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like the zombie friend helped you, I guess. I don't even know how that works, but the effigy does so well right now. All those spiders coming at you, just constantly taking damage.
So that's getting in the way, but we can deal with that. Alright, oh, I left my chest, I left my shulker boxes back at the monument. Alright, so it's half a heart for a very small amount of time. That's okay though. Sorry? Like, you're gonna get there like 6 or 7? Like 6:37? 8. Yeah, but I want to be there before he gets there. Yeah. Why? Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Got it. Yeah, the toasted with cream cheese? Yeah. And that's what we use regeneration. So what I want to do is cut off the potion so we can make this area, this pathway safe. Ow. Ow. Oh, shit. Okay, you can't get rid of them that way anymore. Good night, Ma. I won't. Okay. There's a bunch of things to explore around here. Phoebus. Nope.
You would not be surprised by having more things to explore in at least.
No, that's true. So fight the orbital. Good. So as you can see, the defense of this axe is very good.
So use it the effigy going.
Someone was moving through magic there.
Blighted branch them all, and all of a sudden, You're in a good spot. Until they oversee you.
Oh, actually, you're actually immune, vulnerable to that. Nice. Oh boy. I mean, if he expects me to keep leather this whole time, that's going to be very funny.
You don't want to trade it for iron?
Honestly, at some point. The problem is I can't get Spell Singer and Intellect in the same time. Oh, yes, I can. And he also knows I can use that to create barriers, right? Railway, right?
Yeah.
I had a feeling he knows that. Just want to be sure. But this thing doesn't have reach. I thought reach was built into new stuff with maps.
I know that you can MET tag it in the newest version.
Yeah.
That was not 120.1 to my knowledge. It was like 120.3. Maybe it's still possible without the modern update. I don't know. I'm definitely not the best when it comes to the technical back end stuff.
Yeah, neither am I.
Isn't it fun watching a spider run towards you and take all that damage?
Yeah. Any creature.
Got a little area there, but you did a good job getting out.
Probably did not mean to go this way, but I'm already here now. Shit, over to you. You guys can't climb. Shield. Okay, still alive. Please tell me you saw all that. See, look at that. Handle. Tyrant's verdict.
Oh yeah. Time to combust all over them.
This requires 2 weapons to work. An initial fire, so magma shield, and tyrant's. So magma blade and tyrant's verdict are meant to work together.
We're an arcane granado.
Or arcane grenado, yeah.
Glacio, I'm petitioning right now for you to make it arcane grenado, whereas it's a tornado.
No one is here, one can hear, no one can see me.
Well, that's a big pile of nope.
Yep, that's what we noped out.
Glacio, how dare you nope? Like, have a whole bunch of nope waiting downstairs for Aura.
That's not cool.
Especially when he was too busy combusting all over him, like, over your loot. And now you're just, you know, you just had all those mobs in range of him looking at Tyrant's vision. Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
Welcome to Enigma Segment.
Hey, I can calm down. Talk less.
Wait, no, talk to me
I
good.
thought you wanted me to talk.
No. Why does everyone always talk about, like, safety?
More. You're welcome.
Good job.
Felicio, you need to let us know. Is the video more or less entertaining with me?
It probably is. I'm not that interesting, or I try to be, but it's not the same.
No, I think so. You watch maybe not all 149 plus hours of content I uploaded. I'm sure he podcasted some of it. I'm sure he skipped some of it, or he fast forwarded through certain things. But for the most part, he probably tuned into, you know, at least half of that, right? Which is like 70 plus hours of listening to me talk about his map or real life nonsense or, you know, whatever.
Get out of here.
And I straight up told him, like, aren't you sick of my voice yet? Like, so, and I kind of said it obviously jokingly, but at the same time, it's kind of like, kind of true too. So, the other thing is, I think interesting is a relative thing.
Yes.
And I think he also definitely is very interested by what goes through the player's mind, and, you know, currently I'm not the one. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe a mix, right? I'll have something interesting to say every once in a while, and for the most part, I'm probably more interested in what you have to say, because he's already done that with me.
Alright, let's get out of here. I want to repair this helmet.
Yeah, it is. In dire straits.
Nope, music's still off. Let's try and deactivate and reactivate it.
Glacio, fix his music. The man just wants the vibe.
Look, Sniffer.
Be nice to that sniffer, or I will join this world and murder you.
You will not do that.
If it was a multiplayer server, every time you hit sniffer, I would log in, murder you, and then log off immediately.
That sniffer,
And I'd give myself.
that sniffer needs to learn its place.
Nope. Its place is emotionally supporting you, and you go over and abuse it. How cruel. It's just trying to be a good emotional support animal, and you just go over and be like, "Fuck you," smack right to the dome.
I know what emotional support things look like. I mean, yes, they can do that, but come on.
All right, Aura, I need you to Google Appleton, Appletun. It's a new Pokemon, and tell me that and the sniffer are not the same photo.
Give me a minute.
And it's not just the meme. It's actually like you're gonna look at it and be like, it's the same thing. It's literally the same photo.
It's probably not.
It isn't actually that close, but it's pretty close. And obviously you don't have to do it. I'm more just poking fun at the fact that the sniffer and the Pokemon Appleton look hysterically similar.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Repaired. Yeah, the Myth-30 Hat of Sorcery is meant to break. And I know this, and I have to be careful with it.
Is that currently your only source of intellect in the map? Is that very specific helmet?
No, I have other runes. I'm just using this because it was placed as an item after the area. There's intellect right there. There's also intellect. I know I've seen
intellect 1 projectile. I remember that rune.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, intellect 1 projectile 1, or sorry, intellect 1 protection 1.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, I remembered both of these. I just couldn't remember where they were in the map. I knew you were either close to them or already had them. I just couldn't remember for sure.
All right, then I'm gonna head out and go and play a different game with different people. I will.
Wow.
You know, I'll set up what?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, no. It's more that they've been waiting and they've been wanting. I've been wanting to go and play some games with them. And they'll work out. And I will
have fun.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Bye YouTube. Hi Mom.
Bye everybody. See you later. Don't worry about the deaths. I will make it up. I haven't died in this area yet. Yet. Came close. Didn't happen. Later, y'all. Bye.